Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm gonna be revealing to you guys the very first creative map I've ever made in Fortnite. It's called the Floating Deathrun, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys up front. It's not the most insane, elaborate Deathrun you guys have ever seen. It probably took me a little more than a day to actually make, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. I think it came out really, really well, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it too. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So you can probably judge by the title, Floating Deathrun. It's gonna be pretty much what you guys are very familiar with. It's a Deathrun, but the levels are floating. There's 20 levels in total. Some are easier than others, but I tried to incorporate a lot of levels that I've seen in previous Deathruns that I thought were really unique or cool, and then also put some of my own unique levels in there as well. I've been incredibly excited to show this map to you guys, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it and actually get a chance to play it for yourselves. I don't have a code for you right now, but by the time you watch this video, there will be a code in the description down below. And I'll make sure to have the map published on Drop Night too, and probably have the Drop Night link in the description as well. So definitely make sure you try the map out for yourself. It won't take you a whole lot of time to complete at all. I'm gonna run through every single level with you guys right now, levels 1 through 20, show you how to do them. It's pretty simple for me to do it because I made the map and I've had a lot of practice doing these levels. I'm definitely gonna screw up a little bit though, but definitely give it a shot and let me know how you do in the comments down below. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump right into it. The starting room is pretty basic. Welcome to the Floating Deathrun. Check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ProHenis, and then use creator code Henis in the item shop. And you guys can see right at the bottom of the screen too, I have a brand new graphic to remind you guys to use my creator code. If you guys enjoy my content, you want to support me, especially since I'm going to be making more maps like this in the near future, definitely be sure you use creator code Henis in the item shop. Like I said, starting room is really simple. You jump on top of the pinball, and up you go. It is a floating Deathrun, so you need to go up in order to get to the very first level. So you conveniently fly right up here. Rules are simple. Don't fall. And level 1 is a really simple pedestal jump. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed, but the whole bottom part of this map was supposed to be this really cool rainbow design, and it is, but unfortunately it takes a long time to load in because there's so many blocks, and that actually took a long time to build in creative. The multi-select tool made it a little bit easier, but it's probably not going to render in for at least like a couple more minutes. So maybe it might be a good idea for you guys to actually load into the map, wait a couple seconds, and then actually play, but obviously you don't have to. Just know that the whole bottom is rainbow and it's symmetrical and pretty. Level 2 is Take Flight. The first couple levels are really, really simple. Level 3, I think, is what's going to give people the first bit of trouble. So level 3 is titled Keep Your Balance. You're going to hit this ice trap, go down the ramp, hold down S a little bit or whatever your backspace key is so you don't go too crazy fast and not slide off. I thought about making this level a little bit harder than what it is right now by making you guys like have to switch from rail to rail or something like that, but I figured that'd be a little bit too mean. I figured this might be a little bit challenging for people already, and it's clearly already challenging for me, and I made the damn map. Okay, third time is the charm. Let's not screw this up again, Henis. Keep your balance, and easy. I added these railings on. I didn't initially have them because I figured like floating Deathrun, part of the, you know, actual fault if you don't manage to stay on the map is that you fall to your death, but I think it makes the design a lot cleaner, and it definitely makes a level like that a lot easier too. Level 4 is called Bouncy Bounce. You just got to jump on top of these ATKs. Now, unfortunately, these are buggy, and you can't actually land on the platforms that the ATKs are on because there is a death zone there, so you got to be careful of that. And they're a little buggy, so I apologize for that. Level 5 is called Don't Look Down. If you look down, it says hi, and there's a sniper over here with a sign that says use the sniper to read between the hi below. You pick up the sniper, zoom in down below, there's a sign that says use code Henis with a heart. So make sure you use code Henis. I was really proud of myself for that. I thought that was really, really funny. Now these speed pad jumps are pretty basic. You guys have definitely most likely seen these in previous Deathruns that you've played. The goal is to just make sure that you stay close enough to these so you don't fall to your death, but that you also give yourself enough distance so you can actually make it to the next level. And make sure you don't land behind them either, because you'll land on the trap, and that's bad. All right, level 6, Just the Edge, Winky Face, because I am 6 years old. You make the jumps to each one of these platforms, bait the traps, and then you immediately swing back over to the other side. And ideally, you want to actually jump and not just walk off like I did. This level is pretty simple if you're familiar with long distance jumps, and you may screw up like the first couple times or something like that, but once you kind of got the rhythm down, it's pretty straightforward and pretty easy. And there's only 3 of them too, so it's not an incredibly long marathon or anything like that. Level 7, Tick Tick Fly. Really, really simple impulse jumps. Again, I told you guys in the very beginning, this map isn't anything like crazy, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. You can see the floor kind of all rendered in there. I think it came out really, really well. And for my very first map, I wanted to kind of keep it basic just so I could kind of make myself familiar with all the creative tools and stuff like that. So this level's pretty straightforward. I do recommend taking more than 3 snowmen, even though you technically only need 3. just because sometimes the snowmen don't place when you want them to. And if you're playing with friends, make sure you grab an assault rifle to destroy the snowmen afterwards too, or else your friends won't actually be able to complete the levels after you've already gone. But it's pretty simple. You light the snowmen on fire, you throw them down on top of the little torches, I guess, the big torches, and then jump your way to the next level. Without the snowmen, you won't be able to make it. Level 9, we got a speed pad, speed modular pad, and you got to do this quickly because you only have 5 seconds. So if you run out of time, you're unfortunately not going to be able to make it. So you got to make sure that you make your jumps timely and swiftly. Level 10 is called the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang level. If you guys have ever seen the old movie, it's basically an old movie centered around a flying car. That's pretty much all you need to know. So you got a quad crasher here. You don't have to go very far with this at all. Just a light little boost, and you'll be able to make it all the way through. I don't think I actually ended up hitting the checkpoint. I think I flew directly over it, so I think I'm going to have to do that entire level again. Yep, okay, I'm all the way back here. So you really don't have to speed boost that hard. I put the trap over there just in case you're playing with friends so the quad crashers can respawn. And I kind of positioned it like this too, so that if you end up missing, it'll just kind of go into the ocean and it'll automatically destroy it and respawn. But you can also jump out too and land right on the checkpoint. I might actually have fall damage enabled by the time this map gets published, so maybe that actually won't be a good idea. But give it a shot and let me know if I actually ended up adding that. So level 11 is called Bouncy Bounce Part 2. This one might give some people some trouble, but it's really simple. You just got to make sure you land on that first bounce pad and then make sure you're looking towards this bounce pad when you hit your back on this one. Like, don't actually be looking directly at that bounce pad. And then just as you're about to hit the final bounce pad, look over towards this location, towards level 12, to kind of make sure that you end up going in the direction that you want. Bounce pads are always kind of RNG, but that's the best advice I have for that level. Level 12 is called Stumpy Jump. This level is probably the level that I'm most proud of as far as puns go. Get it? Because there's stumps, and you're making jumps around the stumps. No? Okay. But this is nothing more than simple Neo jumps. You guys have more than likely seen this before. If you're a seasoned Deathrun veteran, that should not be difficult for you at all. But the stumps are a little wide, so you might screw up once or twice on your first run through. Level 13 is called Ring Balance. This one's really simple. Yeah, like I said, really simple. Pretty much every single one of these levels can be called, like, just keep your balance and don't die. But I wanted to be a little bit creative with the titles. That's part of the fun of making a creative map of your own. So the ring jumps. Now, level 14 and level 15, I'd say, are the two levels that are kind of unique. At least, I think they're unique. I've never seen them before. But level 14 actually isn't as hard as it may seem. So it says grapple onto the balloons and avoid the traps. Now, obviously, you could just grapple onto the traps and get all the way up. But if you want to follow the rules and play by the game, which you should, you grapple onto the balloons, swing back and forth, and try to avoid the traps. Don't worry, I've actually only been killed by the traps once, and it was the very last one. So this level didn't exactly do what I intended it to, but it's still kind of a cool level. And you can hear the traps going off behind you if you end up getting close enough to them. And you shouldn't need a last grapple. I just barely made it onto the edge there, but if you need another one, obviously you can use it. You've got 15 grapples for a reason. And speaking of 15, level 15. This one's called Watch Out. So this one's really cool. Let me show you guys what happens if you don't pay attention. You hit the air vent, and you go right up into the trap. So you have to stay all the way over to the right to avoid the very first trap. And then the second one, you've got to stay all the way over to the left. And then for the final trap, stay all the way over to the right. And this is a little tricky because the air vents, actually, you can't go all the way to the edge with them. And I should have kept my momentum there. I really screwed that up. If you try to go too off the edge of the air vents, literally what I just showed you. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear, but you'll fall off. So make sure you jump towards the very edge. Make sure you avoid the trap. You can kind of swing out a little bit and do a little bit of a circular motion if need be in order to avoid the traps. I don't really think you need to, but just make sure you don't get too close to the traps. Swing your way all the way over. Once you get the first one down and the second one down, it should be incredibly easy. Level 16, up and up. Would it be a floating death run without a balloon level? Probably not. Pop your very first balloon, and then just as you jump, pop a second balloon, and then you should have waited a little bit longer there, Henis. Okay, wait, hold on. Pop the second balloon. What you want to do is jump, pop the second balloon, and then pop the second balloon immediately, like right after you jump. Oh God, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just going to focus on this one. But there's only 2 levels to this, or two, yeah, 2. You'll get what I'm saying here in a second. All the way through. You can keep that first balloon on, pop a second one, and then jump and pop a third. And then right when you get to about here, you can pop 2 and 3 balloons and jump all the way to the checkpoint. It says lose the balloons, so just jump and release the balloon, because it'll technically be cheating if you keep it for this next level. It'd make it way too easy. But yeah, what level is this? Where's the level marker? Okay, I'm actually gonna have to fix that before I publish it. I think this is level 17, because that was 15 and then 16, and this is 17. So this one, you gotta make sure you time your jump really, really well. Jump at the last second and make it all the way over. If you don't time your jump at the last second and you wait a little bit too long, you'll either fall off, and if you jump too early, you'll obviously not make it, which would not be good. Level 18 is called Stealthy. Again, don't jump onto the outside. That's just cheating. But you throw down a smoke bomb, and then you make the jumps all the way over to... No, dude, I was so close. I thought I was gonna be able to one-shot that. This level always screws up for me. And to be honest, you really only need this wall and then that second wall on the right to use this smoke bomb level if you do the timing right. And I completely screwed it up again. But if you hit it at the right angle, just like what I did in my very first attempt, you should be able to make it all the way over to level 19 without any help from any other walls. So let me see if I can nail this again. Ooh, no, I thought I was gonna be able to get the left one. Here we go. There we go. Made it. So see that? You just need the second wall on the left there, and you're good. Or the second wall on the right. It's on the right. 2 cannon spawns here. You're probably only going to need 1. This level is incredibly simple. We're level 19. You bring your cannon all the way to the edge here, and you just want to aim a little bit above. I might end up putting a sign right there that says, like, aim here. That's pretty much where you want to shoot. I gave you guys a nice big wide opening, so it should be very easy for you. And then level 20, be careful with a winky face. So this is a very simple dropper. If you just kind of stick to the back wall, it should be really simple for you. And there you go. Level 20 brings you all the way to the end of the floating Deathrun. So we've got some floating masses of Earth. It's like you're in the clouds. And GG. Use my code Henis in the item shop and check out my YouTube channel. And if you kind of take a look back, you can see all the levels that you went through. You can see the giant floor. I think the floor makes it really colorful and really cool. So this is, in all honesty, I'm really, really proud of this map. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but for my very first creative map, I think it turned out really well. Be honest with me though. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys think there's anything I can improve on. I'm going to be working on making more maps in the future. So I definitely want to hear your guys's, criticisms, not just hate, about what you think I can improve on, and maybe any other death runs or any other maps that you guys want me to make in the future. Death runs are probably what I'm most comfortable with, just because they're easy. I can kind of go level by level. Maybe once I get more comfortable with escape maps, or sorry, with Fortnite Creative, I can do escape maps or puzzle maps or stuff like that. So definitely make sure you guys use creator code Henis in the item shop. I really appreciate it. And share this video with your friends, share this map with your friends, and let me know if you guys can complete it faster than me, which probably you will be able to, because it took me 13 minutes to complete that map. And it's really not too difficult. It's supposed to be fun, sort of lighthearted. So definitely let me know what you think. And at the end of my videos, I always do this little bit of a shout out. If you guys want me to follow you back on Twitter, I actually follow back every single notification squad member. So if you tap the bell icon below the video player for my YouTube channel, screenshot it and tweet it at me on Twitter at ProHenis, I will be following back every single person who tweets me proof that they have notifications on for my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's it. Also, massive shout out to Billiard and Trinity. I almost forgot. Massive shout out to them for helping me decorate the map a little bit. Pretty much all the levels were done by me. I did every single level, but then this end room actually right here was done by Trinity and Billiard, and then Billiard did a couple touch-ups here as well. But that's Trinity's Twitter, and you guys know Billiard. I play with him all the time, so definitely make sure you guys go check out his channel as well. But you just collect the coin. If I collect this, it's just going to return me to the island, and that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the map. Like I said, I'm super excited to hear what you guys say. Drop a like in the video, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, everybody, keep gaming, and as always, stay cool. Adios.